Chapter 4. Tabitha. I run my hand down my dress as I critique myself in the mirror. I'm not as thin as I used to be, but the dress shows off my attributes, and the corset hides the flaws I want it to. The long black wig makes my skin appear paler than normal, but that is the idea, as my costume is Morticia Addams. The doorbell rings, and with a wide smile, I open it to see Jameson dressed as Gomez on the other side. "You look amazing," he says, as his eyes travel my body. It's not a leering gaze, but I feel my face flame nonetheless. "Thank you. You do too. You ready for some small-town magic?" "Absolutely." I take his arm, shutting the door behind me, and we make our way to the town hall, where the main part of the carnival will take place. The large room is decorated in black and silver with webs and bats hanging from the ceiling. "This is amazing," he says as he takes in the decorations. "They do something like this for every holiday?" "Well, the big ones," I say. Thanksgiving, Christmas, 4th of July, Easter. "What fun!" As we make our way to the back table where a plethora of food has been laid out, a voice calls out, "Jameson Douglas, is that you?" Jameson pales visibly as he turns to the blonde woman making her way our direction. "Lily, so nice to see you again," he says when she stops before us. "I wish I could say the same, but I can't. What are you doing here?" Pure hatred oozes from this woman's eyes, and I wonder who she is and what Jameson did to her. "I'm here with Tabitha. She invited me." Her eyes flick to me, and a look of pity combines with her hatred. "Hi, I'm Tabitha, and you are—" I stick out my hand, not knowing what else to do, but wanting to ease the tension that surrounds us. She glances down at my hand but doesn't take it, and I lower my hand to my side, feeling like a fool. "You should know he's a mean drunk," she says, and then she whirls away. I turn to Jameson, but I can't even form the questions racing through my head. "Lily is my ex-wife," he says with a sigh. "And she's right. I was a mean drunk, but I haven't had a drink in 15 years. Losing her made me realize what I'd become, and I didn't like myself, so I decided to change." I want to believe him. I do. But my ex-husband was also a mean drunk. Flashbacks from the times I cowered in the corner trying to avoid his fists flood my mind, and I have to get away. "I'm sorry," I say, as I step away from him and hurry toward the exit. I haven't had a panic attack in years, not since my ex left, but I can feel one coming on now. How could I have been so stupid? Do I emit something that attracts drunks? I know that isn't fair, as I have never seen Jameson drunk, and he told me he no longer drinks, but I can't keep the feelings from bubbling up. I lean against the lamppost and try to slow my breathing. Jameson. "What happened?" Tess asks, appearing at my side. I don't want to tell her the truth. Don't want her looking at me the way her mother did, but I pride myself on being truthful. "My ex-wife is here and just confronted us. She wanted to warn your mother about my drinking habit." Tess's eyes widen and her mouth falls open. "You drink?" "Not anymore, but I did when Lily and I were together. I'm gathering from your mother's reaction that she's had a bad experience with someone who drank." I look toward the door, but there is no sign of Tabitha. I wonder if she will even come back in. "Yeah, my father. They divorced over it, and I'm not sure she's really trusted men since." I sigh in frustration. It's my worst nightmare come true. I finally meet a woman I want to see, and she's been traumatized by someone like who I used to be. Can I do anything to convince her I'm no longer that man? I haven't had a drink in 15 years. Her eyes scour my face. She is clearly trying to discern if I am lying or not, but I have nothing to hide. The day I gave the bottle up, I decided I would have no more secrets. I'm not open about my past, but I don't try to hide it either. I own up to it when people ask. I don't know. Let me go and talk to her. She places a hand on my arm. For what it's worth, I believe you, and I know how hard it is to make a new start. I wonder what she means as I watch her head toward the exit, but even more, I wonder if she will be able to convince Tabitha to hear me out. It's only been a week, but suddenly the thought of losing her weighs heavily on me.